यस्य रूपमधिकम् प्रच्छन्नगुप्तं धनम् विद्या भोगकरी यशः सुखकरी विद्या गुरुणा गुरुः विद्या बन्धुजनो विदेशगमने विद्या परं दैवतम् विद्या राजसु पूज्यते न तु धनम् विद्या विहीनः पशुः विद्या प्रशस्यते लोकैः विद्या सर्वत्र गौरवा विद्यया लभते सर्वम् विद्वान् सर्वत्र पूज्यते ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते।
Dr. Sahifa Mazgaonkar is an accomplished professional with extensive academic qualifications, including a Ph.D. in Accountancy, M.Phil in Commerce, and M.B.A. in Finance. She possesses a diverse teaching experience in prestigious institutions, notably at Dahanukar College of Commerce, where she has been actively involved in teaching subjects like financial accounting, cost accounting, management accounting, and financial management for over 8 years. Sahifa's academic journey includes a strong foundation in commerce and accounting. She has further enriched her expertise with additional diploma courses in yoga therapy, yogic education, and natural living, reflecting a holistic approach to life. Her commitment to research is evident through the number of published papers in the peer-reviewed and UGC Care listed journals. She has 2 Best Paper Presentation Awards to her credit. Additionally, she is actively engaged in delivering workshops and guest lectures on research methodologies and data analysis. She is also serving as a resource person and contributing to research consultancy services. She has demonstrated her commitment to the community's well-being by having conducted free online yoga sessions during the challenging period of the COVID-19 pandemic. She has conducted a yoga session for 200 police personnel at Kalamboli Police Headquarters on 21st June 2019 as a part of her community service. Her dedication to promoting health and mindfulness extends beyond the academic field, showcasing a genuine concern for the overall well-being of the general public. Sahifa's profile is marked by a dedication to education, research, and community service, making her a versatile and accomplished professional in her field. Welcome Vidyavachaspati, Dr. Sahifa Mazgaonkar.
Namaste everyone, myself Sahifa Mazgaonkar, and today I am here to talk about my PhD research journey. Friends, accountancy has remained subject of my interest right from my college days onwards, and in 2013 I got the opportunity to pursue my research degree in the field of accountancy, which I completed by 2016. My topic for PhD was Human Resource Accounting, a tool to evaluate human capital among college teachers in Mumbai. Our assets walk out of the door each evening and we have to make sure that they come back next morning. These are the words of founder of Infosys Technologies, Mr. Narayan Murthy. He and many others treat their employees as an asset of the organization. And why not? Behind every successful organization, it is the team of dedicated people who work hard and strive towards achieving the common objectives. It's the people who deliver performance that helps boost revenue, reputation, and results. Their hard work get the organization good standing in the market. Friends, can we make this applicable to teachers? Certainly yes. Teachers are also assets of the institution. Teachers play important role in development of the nation. They are building pillars of the nation and we depend on them to educate our children to produce intellectual capital. Teachers are the source of students' knowledge, learning and development and which serves as foundation of our future as a society. Teachers are asset in the sense that they possess skill, talent, knowledge and information. Growth of any country depends on the growth and development of its population. We can say that teachers play a role of factors of production by providing future benefits in terms of growth and development of population of the country. So yes, teachers are an asset in true sense. They play important role in building the character of the next generation. Now, though we say that teachers are asset of the institution, employees are the asset of the organization, but nowhere we see that employees are being placed in the balance sheet. Rather, what all expenses are incurred on employees are recorded as revenue expenditure in profit and loss account, income statement, debit side. Those who do not know the difference between capital and revenue expenditure, revenue expenses are those expenses which are incurred or which provide benefit in that particular current year only. And capital expenses are those expenses which provide benefit not only in current year but also in coming years. Capital expenditure is placed in balance sheet asset side. In simple words, I can say asset. Now, this argument of treating employees as asset of the organization is contradictory to conventional accounting practices. And here comes the role of human resource accounting. Human resource accounting was defined by American Accounting Association in 1973 as process of identifying and measuring the data about human resources and communicating this information to interested parties. While doing review of literature, I came across number of studies on different aspects of human resource accounting and its application in corporate sector. There were number of studies on valuation of employees of the company, but then all such studies were restricted up to corporate sector. There were plenty of studies on teachers' performance evaluation. But then I haven't come across any study which was focusing on the human resource valuation of teachers, that too in higher education. So here is the gap in literature of review. In my research study, I made an attempt to fill this gap by showing the valuation of human resource by computing the teacher's value in monetary terms. I can say that my research study is a stepping stone for introduction of human resource accounting in teaching sector in higher education. Let's talk about the development of human resource accounting. 1960 to 1966 was the phase of derivation of basic human resource accounting concepts. During this stage, many researchers extended their support to the premise of treating employee as an asset of the organization. They made pioneering contribution in the field of human resource accounting and laid down the foundation base for the basics of human resource accounting and for further development of this subject. Then from 1966 to 1971, many researchers came up with a human resource valuation model. There were a number of studies which were undertaken to develop and assess the validity of human resource valuation models. These were cost-based models and value-based models. The period of 1971 to 1976 witnessed rapid growth of interest in the area of human resource accounting. But after such a significant development, it was becoming difficult to take this task further. And this was a period of 1976 to 1980. That was the period of declining interest in the academia and corporations towards the human resource accounting. But this standstill development again began on the path of HRA from 1981 onwards. Many corporate companies, corporate sectors came in support of human resource accounting. Many companies valued their employees and reported the monetary value of their employees in their annual report. Thus, by providing the practical application to conceptual and technical aspects of human resource accounting. Different human resource valuation models, we can broadly classify them into monetary and non-monetary models. Non-monetary models are based on basically various scales, indices and rating. These non-monetary models, some of the models are statistical based method, Likert causal method, and there were other performance evaluation techniques. But here in my study, the focus is on monetary models, which are further broadly classified into two parts, cost-based model and value-based model. Now, when we say cost-based methods, basically in cost-based methods, values of employees are basically capitalized value of expenses incurred on employees. These expenses are expenses incurred on training, development, recruitment, orientation, induction, and their salaries and wages. Some of the popular methods under cost-based approach are replacement cost, historical cost, standard cost, and opportunity cost. The second type of model under monetary methods is value-based approach. Now, value-based approach is basically present value of future estimated earnings of the employee. Some of the popular methods under value-based approach are Morse's net benefit method, Jaggi and Lau's human valuation method, Flamholt's Scottish reward valuation method, and Lew and Sheward's future earning valuation method. For the purpose of my study, the method which I selected was discounted wage and salary developed by Lew and Sheward's in 1971. According to Lew and Sheward's, the value of human resource or the value of employee is the present value of his remaining future earning from his employment. These are objectives of my study: to study the development in the field of human resource accounting, to study different models of human resource valuation, to estimate and calculate the future salaries based on present conditions, to calculate the human resource value, and to study it or to analyze this human resource value in relation to other variables in the study, that is age, experience, and teacher's level of preparedness. These are my variables in the study. The important variable of the study was human resource value of the employees, which was calculated by following Lew and Sheward's method. Now, under scope of my study, my respondents were teachers from degree college affiliated to University of Mumbai. These teachers were broadly classified under 4 categories, that is based on their grade pay, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 and 9,000. The geographical area covered for the study was Mumbai and its suburban region. The method selected for computation of human resource value was Lew and Sheward's method. Now, for calculating teacher's salary, I considered rules of 4th pay, 5th pay and 6th pay commission, because some of my respondents that time were those who were appointed when 4th pay and 5th pay commission was in force. Whereas the future salary was calculated considering the rules of 6th pay commission, as that time 6th pay commission was in force. As a retirement benefit, I considered gratuity of the employee, the estimated gratuity of employees which they will get after retirement. Research methodology. Primary data I collected through questionnaire. Sampling, as I already said, that it was the teachers I grouped in 4 categories: 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 and 9,000. And then I selected samples from each category. These teachers were from aided degree college affiliated to University of Mumbai. And the primary data I collected through questionnaire, whereas secondary data was collected from pay commission reports, 4th pay, 5th pay, 6th pay commission reports, then UGC guidelines, fitment table, other government circulars and websites. Now these are further subcategorization of teachers. As you can see that I categorize these teachers, I divided my respondents in these groups. The reason being each of these subcategory differs in terms of salary calculation, and these categories are made on the basis of their education, on the basis of their date of appointment. There's few respondents who were appointed prior 1991. There were respondents who were appointed prior 1991 and with PhD in service. There were respondents who were appointed with PhD and NET at the time of appointment. Respondents with PhD and MPhil at the time of appointment. So basically each of the category, there was different way of calculation of salary as per the rules, prevailing rules of that time. Now, these are my steps for calculation of human resource value. The respondents from whom I collected data, basically I can say that there were respondents whose promotion, their promotion got delayed because they did not meet some of the performance criteria on time. So, one salary, present salary was the salary which they were drawing that point of time, and another present salary I calculated that they would have received if they would have met all the performance requirements on time. And these salary I calculated by following the rules of 4th, 5th and 6th pay commission. For calculating the future salary, first I calculated the remaining months of their employment from present date till the date of retirement. Then I also calculated their estimated gratuity following the rules of 6th pay commission. In order to estimate the future salary, DA estimation was made based on past DA rates of a few years, and this total future salary of employee from present date till the date of retirement, salary as well as their future gratuity that they will receive, I multiplied with a discounting rate. The discounting rate that I considered at that point of time was 8%. Now the reason being taking 8% discounting rate was that time bank repo rate, inflation rate and even the interest rate was somewhere around 8%. So I considered 8% as a discounting rate for my study. So this way I calculated the value of each and every employee. So there were 2 values for each and every respondent. One is their actual value in monetary terms and one is the value that's supposed to be if they would have met all the requirements on time. Now, these are the results of hypothesis testing. As we can see most of the hypotheses, null hypotheses were rejected in data analysis. These are conclusions from my study. Since 1960, many models of human resource valuation were developed by different researchers. In context of Indian corporate sector, Lev and Shewhart's model of human resource valuation gained advantage over other models. With the increase in the age, human resource value decreases, indicating the depreciation in the value of human assets due to their utilization in the form of their performance over a period of time. Human resource value calculated by rule is significantly higher than the human resource value calculated by the data obtained from the employees of 4 different categories of teachers. Another important conclusion from my study was that human resource value is dependent of age, experience and teachers' level of preparedness. These are few suggestions from my study. Teachers should be considered as an asset of an institution. This will create sense of belongingness towards the institution among teachers. Teachers should keep updated information of their human resource value and loss of human resource value due to delay in promotion. The reporting of human resource value in reports should be made mandatory as it is quite useful for managerial decisions. Sum total of human resource value of teachers of an institution should be taken into consideration in order to get an understanding of overall teaching performance of the institution. There should be a proper maintenance of updated record of human resource value of the teachers to keep a track of their loss of values. Academic institution should take an initiative for regular development of teachers so that their actual value should be at par with the value supposed to be as per the norms. Human resource accounting should also be considered as important part of college social practices. Human resource valuation should be considered as an important element of human resource audit to bring transparency in human resource valuation process. With this note, I end my presentation here. Thank you.
ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते